Hey, welcome back at 7:40 on this Christmas day. You know, snapping pictures for the family Christmas card, it is a popular holiday tradition. Easier for some families than others. I know it's hard to get everyone to get together and cooperate sometimes, right? But one Washington family has taken their annual photo shoot to the next level. The Elerdings from Vancouver recreate classic album covers and movie posters to wish others a happy holiday. Melody Gonzalez introduces us to the family of four, their incredible cards, and has a behind the scenes look at this year's.
That's okay, just like me hired and mom.
The annual family Christmas card is a pretty big deal in the Elerding household.
You would not believe some of the crazy lengths that we'll go to get it just right.
They're not your traditional cards. Matt Elerding, his wife Heather, son Gage, and daughter Abby every year creatively recreate iconic album covers, movie posters, and famous artwork.
We've done, the Village People and the Doors and U2 and the Ramones.
The fun, unique family tradition started 15 years ago when Gage and Abby were just kids.
That's the one that started it all. It was our Christmas picture for that year. I said, hey, let's do like the cool, like kind of the brooding rock band, where we're all kind of looking off into the distance, all sullen. And then I thought, that's kind of fun. So I thought, well, what if we did like an album cover?
For their first Christmas card, the Elerdings recreated the Meet the Beatles album cover. And then after that, they took on the famous Abbey Road photo.
Our driveway is like this long driveway lined with trees, and so the kids and I went out there with sidewalk chalk. I'll never admit to how long it took us to put the crosswalk in, but it turned out great.
Elerding says planning for each card starts months in advance and can be costly. He's hired photographers and one time even called in a professional makeup artist.
So one year we did Kiss, we hired a makeup artist. I'm telling you, that took like more than an hour per person. Like we're just cutting and pasting our heads onto iconic pictures. I mean, we're going out and we're getting the costumes, we're doing the makeup, we're getting the wigs, we're doing the whole nine. It's a labor of love.
Occasionally, the Elerdings have had to recruit honorary fill-in family members, including former mayor of Vancouver, Tim Levitt.
He's been kind enough to join us twice now. He's done Breakfast Club, or the Christmas Club as we call it, and then AC/DC.
This Christmas, the family debuted their version of the Queen 2 album, dubbed Eller Queen.
So my goal with these pictures was always the same. That is to jam as many cool memories into the heads of my children as I could, so that when they get older, they hold on to that.
For the Elerdings, it's the moments captured every holiday that have created memories to last a lifetime.
I'm like, oh yeah, we're doing this every year.
Melody Gonzalez, AM Extra.
Oh, thanks, Melody. And Matt Elerding is here with us this morning because I just had to ask a few questions for myself after I saw these cards. Matt, good morning.
Good morning to you.
So absolutely, I love this idea. I just think this is so cool that you thought to do this with your family, and it's become such a tradition. At any point, did you think like, maybe we're not going to do it this year? Are you all in?
We had that waterfall picture. Back in like 03, 04. And that, we kind of doing the cool, sort of sullen, brooding, looking off into the distance, without a care in the world, just your classic cool rock band. That's kind of a cool idea, and it'd be fun to like emulate, some famous album covers. So we did the Beatles one, the one with the black and white shadow and all that. And the year after that, we kind of chickened out, and we did like this, we did the energy drink family with our hair all crazy and Red Bulls and Monster drinks and so on. And then after that, we did Abbey Road. We used our driveway. We got the kids and I went out there with sidewalk chalk and just, it took longer than I'll ever admit, but we put the perfect little crosswalks, like the four Beatles, crossing Abbey Road. Or in our case, it was Abbey, A-B-I, as opposed to A-B-D-E-Y. No, that was it. After that, it was game on. We did Kiss and U2 and, the Doors, Village People, and then we started doing some movie posters like Usual Suspects, The Breakfast Club. We've had to recruit additional family members from time to time.
Oh, I know. That's like it's crazy the production lengths to which you have gone. And I have to tell you, as a fellow former theater kid myself, I know we both have a bit of a theater background. I very much appreciate just all the attention to detail that you've put into these cards. But I do have to take issue with how long you have kept your stage makeup around. You've used the same stage makeup kit for how many years now?
Oh, I mean, in college, I was taking all these, drama and acting classes. And at one point, my counselor said, "Hey, you've got enough credits. You might as well get a minor in theater." I knew if I got a major in theater, my parents would never forgive me. But I thought, well, heck, why not get a minor? So um, I had to take a few random classes like stage blocking and stage makeup and stuff. And I had this makeup kit that I'm a pack rat of the worst breed. I mean, I keep everything. It drives my wife crazy, but it came in handy because the stage makeup has actually made an appearance several times. Never mind the fact that it's coming up on 30 years old.
Oh boy.
But I'm sure that my skin is probably going to break out at some point.
I was going to say, I'm amazed that no one has needed to go in for a facial yet after putting that on their face after 3 decades. But it's so cool to see that this is like a creative outlet for you and a way for your family to do this. What's the reaction from like family and friends and neighbors? Do they expect these cards every year now?
Well, see, that's the challenge, Emily, is that now, after 15, almost 16 years or whatever it's been, people call me and say, "Hey, what are you gonna do this year?" And I, so the pressure's on. I mean, I can't not do it, right? And so every year I find myself coming up with a few different ideas, and so now, I mean, at this point, we've got about 2 or 3 years in advance of future picture ideas, and so yeah, next year is going to be the one that is going to be. Yeah, Heather's not terribly excited about next year's picture.
Oh
All
boy.
I'm gonna say is John Lennon, Yoko Ono, Rolling Stone cover. If you take those 3 items, John Lennon, Yoko Ono, Rolling Stone cover, Google that and you'll see why my wife is not terribly excited about this. But I won't back down.
Already hyping up 2021's card. I love it. Well, hey, there's one card that Melody didn't have a chance to show in her story that was one of my personal favorites. Your card when you guys became empty nesters.
Oh, the Simon and Garfunkel.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did. Let's see, Bridge. Here it is, right here. Bridge over Empty Nest. Yeah, so that one was my poor wife. I mean, Heather, she's beautiful, and not that I'm biased or anything. She's beautiful, but the poor thing has had to be, a male character more often than she's been a female character. And literally more than half of the time she and not only a male, but she has to have like, you can see a little 5 o'clock shadow on her.
Oh yeah.
We had to,
She commits.
And the makeup from college was stippling in that little 5 o'clock shadow. So, but no, she's such a good sport about it, and she buys in every year. So do the kids, and yeah, they just kind of roll with it and let me do my thing. But they've never pushed back, and I'm very grateful for their willing to participate every year.
Yes, they've all been very good sports. Well, Matt, so good to talk to you. Can't wait to see what next year's Christmas card has in store. But I hope you got everyone in your family something pretty nice for being such good sports and playing along for yet another Christmas.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Merry Christmas to you and everybody at home.
Merry Christmas.
Yeah, and of course, for anyone who wants to check out all the Christmas cards, you want to see those photos up close, you do. Trust me. We're going to put a link to all those photos. You can see them more at coin.com.
All right, here's a check of your Christmas Day forecast. Starting out with temperatures